Good evening. It's today's Saturday evening. Beautiful day. I have friends come over to visit. I have my daughter come over to visit, and a few of my boyfriends and my son friends come over too. And my pronunciation a little bit is hard for English to understand. I'm apologize. And we're talking about life, and it's a beautiful day today. And I don't make a video because I have very bad allergy attack with pollution, and I have dust allergy very bad, mines, and they're very humid right now, and they increase it a lot from pollution and that hot outside and humid. And I even don't know. I go to specialists and they doing tests and found out. Now I know what I have allergy. And it's so interested. We're living in a time right now, global warming, and everything is increasing. Pollution increasing, viruses increasing, allergies increasing. Do somebody thinking about that today? My friends come over and we're talking about time, what we're living. I told her she don't know I have a channel on YouTube and tell my story, but I know her a very long time. Our kids together go to Boy Scouts and hiking and campers and everywhere, we're always together. And this time right now has changed. The boys already grow, almost 17, and I tell this time we start talking about time, and I asking her, what do you think is who is holding our time? And she's looking at me, I don't know, it's time. I say, how you don't know who is holding time and universe, all planets, all stars, everything, who is take care of it, who is holding time for everybody? Creator, God, hold the time machine. And when you get out from that machine, time machine, you stranded right away. And she say, I never thinking about this. How so simple is. When you with God in this time machine, you making mistake, you have Jesus and you right there. You go through. You are stronger. Your mentality is strong. Your life is different. When you stranded on the earth or somewhere with your disappointments, with your excuses, you're stranded on that Lucifer world. Lucifer taking us our earth through Eve and the beginning when Jesus created that world. Do we have to strand it with him right there? Or we have to stay on the time machine with God, who is love us? And last time I told you about Gorbachov time in Russia and how people stranded at that time with all disappointments, with killing each other, with losing each other, families, kids. I told you last time have knocked the door and I open the door and I see Chief FSB chief and that city and where is I'm working nuclear power plant. And he's know me and we making arrangement to see next day and have that meeting. And I'm preparing myself and I'm going that meeting. It's like kind of evening, more evening time, PM. When I come in his meeting, he's just on himself in a huge conference room, and he's making, like I remember told you, he is like that time we making food on the table if we have meetings, and liquors, like nice liquors. And when I'm coming, it's already right there, chocolate candy and cheese, and he's have bottles of cognac, Armenian cognac. It's very popular in Russia, in that level of people who can afford, because it's expensive. Armenian cognac is for health is best in the country, that all the time. And really, that ingredients in that cognac is very secret. Nobody don't know ever. They still keep it, that recipe, that cognac, how they make it. It's secret, private. And that's why it's valuable. And I'm coming and we shake hands and he's given to me seats and we start talk. I'm preparing myself what I have to tell him, because for me that time I already know what's going on. I don't know what his view at all, why he's coming, why he's want me arrested, what has happened, what I do not right. I don't make any decision in my life to scrap my life, because I know what is going on. The only mafia coronai me, and I told you, right? The government corrupted, they know exactly where I am and what I'm doing, because he's explained me. My brother, who is mafia, killed government mafia, I told you already. He is rich, very big power person and asking about generation. That's why. They kill my father, they kill my grandfather and grandfather and my few uncles. My one uncle, an archipelago for a long time, is 1957, he is died. Never nobody where he is, and it's our family. And he's told me, and I say, how, what does that means? And he's told me, I never know that is you. He's known me. And you have that name, big name. They hunting you. I say, what name I have? He's telling, I can't tell you, because it's very secret. You can't open that file. Nobody can open that file. My father know about this. My grandfather know about this. We don't. My brother was searching because he knows something wrong. My grandma told me. My grandfather told me. And that my grandfather, that guy, worked for party committee in city of Frunze, Kyrgyzstan, Soviet Union. He's told me too. Now the chief FSB, that is used to KGB. When this Gorbachov come in, they change name. They know party, Communist Party. They close the Communist Party. I'm get out before that happened, because we have information, and my friends, we're more younger generation, we kick out right away when we have that information. We stop paying that members of communist. We get out. When you don't pay 1 month, you're behind. IRS, we pay tax, right? Communists have tax too. They all have money in Switzerland. All money right there. From revolution. There's a lot of money right there from revolution. My family money right there. A lot of families money right there. Of course they don't want to give it to our family. And he is giving to me key. Never, never searching who you are, and tell your family and you will survive. And I did, but not anymore. My daughter today have visit. She says, "Mom, do you afraid to speak it out about this? I'm worried about this, Mom. You speak it out. You not have to do this. You don't have to do this. It's life, it's measure." I say, I have to. It's holding me so long what I know, and I won't speak up myself. I don't care anymore. I don't afraid nobody anymore. I'm American citizen. I don't care Communist Party anymore. I don't afraid them. I know who I am. I am investigated everything. And I have a lot of keys for this. Through my ex-husband, pastor. He's know about this. That's why they want him work for KGB. They scared him, and he's betraying through church. They make him graduate from different church and serve at KGB too. He is bishop of Caucasus right now. Oh. His won't look like this. I can't judge him because he is don't want betraying his daughter and his family, because they be kill all of it, hunting. They done a lot of stuff like that. They burning people too in houses. I know witnesses about this too. And Gorbachov time ending 1991, new president Yeltsin, if you remember him. It's horrible. He's alcoholic, mental, have issues, something. He can't handle the country. Gorbachov changed the country with no communist anymore in the country. But Yeltsin can't handle communist come back through different people and start over. They destroy all farms. They smart people start open farms. They destroy, they kill them. They take out all farms through mafia. They done a lot of horrible stuff. In Siberia too. Government start using nuclear testing right there, and the forest start dying, and there was a city where I'm living in Bisk, that behind us have a mountain. My older sister visit when is after Gorbachev done that perestroika and Yeltsin time. She's visit that properties, and she's tell me how bad it is right there. And I have friends right there, they tell me too. They destroy forest and sell that different countries. Mafia making a lot of money that period. And hiding in Switzerland or jails. That two banks. And he's telling me everything what's going on. My friends, who I am, and I have to be quiet. And I say, what I have to do? And he say, I cover up you 1 month, protect you. But remember, he showed me from satellite pictures of me. And in my house, he say they watched you on the video, and I say that time is we don't have video cameras, and I don't understand. We have TVs. They show me through TVs video to catch up with me in my mind to washing my brain already. He's told me that too. But nobody don't understand that what I told anybody. They be thinking I'm crazy. Something happens to me. Nobody don't believe me that happens to me. That back in the day. But mafia believes me because they know who I am. That's why they colonize me. Because they know who I am. They choose me. And my brother, they kill him through government. That's it. It's so simple. But that time I have my younger sister come over for living with me because her husband hunting too through mafia. They opened the business with my other brother-in-law. My other brother-in-law, he's more smarter. He's asking my brother, who is a leader of that mafia head, and he's mafia head, and he's take him on his roof, under his roof, and he's go through. But my other brother-in-law, he's beat up so badly, and my sister run because she's scared. They can take her and with baby, she's a 5 years daughter, but she is betraying me because I have a business. I told you already. She's doing bad stuff for me because she's flirt with Ratans and who is work for mafia. And that Ratans want my apartments, and he's making her thinking, oh, we're making her worse. They put this Kalashnikov, I remember I told you, on my couch inside, and the criminals on that Kalashnikov to set up me. But God don't give it to her do this. He stand up for me. That time, it's so weird. My daughter already turned 13, and she looks so beautiful, and we decided, she say, I want to see my father, because last time when she see her father, it's she's 10 years old, and he's visiting her for, he's come in, asked me for 2 hours, but he stayed half an hour, 30 minutes, and he's asking me, do you don't regret to divorce me? I say, I never regret that I divorce you. I don't care your money. I don't care about your child support. I'm safe without you. And she's asking me to go to visit him. He's living in Caucasus too, in the city of Tuapse, and we buy the ticket that time. And when go, and that FSB chief, he's protect me 1 month. He say, you can, I give it to you 1 month. He's give it to me, and he's also general of Kazakh's army on the river of Don. That's very, the king side, that a very old army of nation in Russia. They serve king and queens, that army. My father, general of that army. Do you know about that? Who is my father? Generation. And he's general of that army right there, in that river in Rostov-Don. He's a big person. And he's given to me 2 ammoniums, blue berets, to check it out, or 3 sometimes come over. They come in at 5 o'clock morning, and I'm open door. They asking me, do you okay? Everything okay? I say, everything okay. And evening time before we go to bed, like 10 o'clock. Every day. 1 month. And mafia give me protection too. Right across my building where I'm living, my window, they give it to me protection. I see them, they tell me. So I can quietly get out from city. I don't have to run, but they won't protect me because I'm valuable. In that time, we go to a bank, because remember I tell it's money change, and I leave it a little bit when it's exchange money. I have little bit my saving, and I'm go to that bank, we save it in a new bank, start open a new system, and I'm in the business. And I'm with mafia too. I'm making the money already. And I say, let's go see your father and go visit my mom. It's summer. And when we go to, I'm in that bank, but his one officer walk close to me and whisper in my ear, your brother be tonight killed. He's given to me. And I'm thinking, what is going on? And I'm thinking my youngest brother in Moscow, because I know he's in the mafia. Because I know that my brother who's growing up, he's head of mafia. Nothing can happen. He's given to direction, he's given to rules. And I trust him. I don't trust my youngest one. And I go to, we have a telegraph, and I try to call him to his, be careful. I can go through. They already know, they already watched me, I'm going to prepare, give it to him signal. They don't give it to me that doing. Next day, I have telegram. He's already killed. Night. It's crazy. And I'm decided that moment, get out from mafia, get out from everything, from my business, start over. And that time, my daughter, she's meet pastor wife, Seventh-day Adventist church in Volgodonsk. Because my older sister told her, my sister right there, and she's visit to me when I'm not home. And she's talked to my daughter and tell about, I'm friends of your aunt in Moscow. And she's want me visit you guys to know how you living right there. And she's told her everything. And she's invite her in a home, and she's invite her in a church, and I don't know about this because I'm busy and with that distraction what I have. I have to fix it everything with my sister, with that because they give it to me time. My time started. I have to move fast, and I decided move fast and don't tell daughter anything what's going on either. They check me out and I say we protected, and this is my brother. They tell me my brother died, and my sister give me a lot of hard time. And my daughter, between that day time, she's decided baptized in that church because my mother take her, and when she's little all the time in the church. I told you about that. And we protect her from her father because he's won't kidnap her and go through. He's already making passports and everything for her and for him. But that visit in that time, he's already prepared. I don't know nothing about this. He's won't go through Black Sea to Turkey. And my mother told me, write me later, they hiding her, and my mom, she say we hide her because father won't kidnap her, be careful. And I just freaking out what I have to do. And that lady came in from church, and at that time, same time everything is. And my daughter one time, I'm come back from meetings, and she say, Mom, I need to talk to you very seriously. And I thinking what happens, I start thinking about maybe something happens between boys and her, or she's very beautiful. And I know that cities is, when is Gorbachov coming, they awful happens right there. The people lost the job. They put a little girls and prostitute 11 years old on the streets. I'm one time driving with the head of mafia, and he stopped the car, taking $25 or $50, and walk with it and give it to some girl in a mall area. Give it to her money, say, get out here, that's money. What you earn it, give it to her, your mom. He's known her. And I say, what's going on? And he say, I'm every day stop. I don't want she's doing that job, prostitution. I have daughter, 13 years old, and she's probably 11. One time when we come in from late from meeting, it's probably like 11 o'clock, I'm drop off from cars with bodyguards, and we're driving in our neighborhood, and I see girl close to our building, second building, naked, 11 years old, she, and she's walking on the street naked. Horrible. My heart is broke with that time. I was just thinking, it's crazy what's going on, how I have to protect my daughter from everything. And she's won't talk to me, I'm freaking out, what happens? I thinking maybe something doing to her bad. There is fighting on the streets, Armenian and Azerbaijan people fighting between, making wars with Muslim and Christian country and North Caucasus that time, Chechnya. Everybody fighting right there with that period. War everywhere. Kill each other. Mafia kill. Business people taking money, taking apartments, taking these properties, everything taken out. They want is big money. They want to be milliardaires. People suffering, lose it each other, lose it hope, lose it love once. And I'm losing my brother too. And I decided, and I'm making dinner, and I'm asking her, what do you want to me tell? We sit on the table. I'm little bit smoke on that day, because it's so popular. I'm his leader of, and I'm in mafia. They all smoke, like, have nice fancy cigarettes, and I'm a part of that, and I just little bit smoke, casual. And we sit, and she's told me, Mom, I very much love you, but I won't change my life. I don't want living like you living. You're living in a very scary world. I won't go to church. I won't baptized. And I won't make food for Saturday myself. And I don't want to eat pork. I'm listening to her. And I have all hours the goosebumps. My daughter tell me who is race like this. I'm my ex-husband pastor, my father pastor. And God touched me at that moment. I'm smoke this all packed that cigarette at the time. I'm so nervous. 2 hours we talking and eating, talking about everything. I say, why you don't like how I'm living? She's told me her opinion, how dangerous that world, and she's don't want to lose it herself and that world. She's one in it God time machine. And I am just frozen. I don't know what I have to do even. My brain spinning very fast in that moment because I have time. Through government give it to me time, escape from that city because I'm hunting. On a hunt. Somebody hunt me. But nobody won't hunt me. That's because of my name. They don't want me to show up, shine up in the world. Because it's danger. And mafia cover up me 1 month too. She don't know nothing about this. I don't tell her. But she's telling me, is the Spirit of God touched her that moment. My mother always told us after, God take you from garden like carrots at that time, like harvest. And I sit and looking on her, and I make my decision. And I told her, I know what you're talking about. I won't go to with you. I won't baptize too with you. Let's go to church back. And that's it. My life is done at that moment in that city. I lose it all my friends. I told her I'm get out from everywhere. I won't be baptized and I won't be Christian woman back. I told that my friends, FSB chief, I'm get out. I'm very thankful. And he say, I'm only want from you be witness of that guy who is working the chief accounting business, who is taking $60 million from bank. They can found him. And I told him, I have the documents, but I don't know where he is. I really don't know. Because I stay away from this still. He's believed me. I give it to him that documents, what I have. But I never know what happens to him. There are a lot of people taking advantage from each other at that time. Especially women. I don't want any more involved with that stuff, with that games. And we go back to church. And there is pastor, very good pastor, and that in my view, I'm coming and for 2 bodyguards always in the church. Because it's rules. I have to be protected. And I take in all my friends in that church. When I listen his messages, I have goosebumps. Spirit touch me. Spirit touch me at that moment. My friends, they even don't want to communicate, they scared. They start thinking about something I have is my mental issue to come back to church. They don't know I'm have pastor husband, my ex-husband pastor. They don't know I have father pastor either. Because I work for government. They no clue about this. I hiding this for so long. I don't tell nobody. And I don't have to. And we go through with everything, study Bible and everything, and I already know Bible study very good. That pastor know my family. That people know my father. They sing his songs. They tell me about everything. But that pastor, when you go to baptized, they have a ministry meeting before you baptize. You have to go through that meeting. They ask you about Christian, about religion, about God, about Jesus, about... I told you, remember I told you about in Semipalatinsk when I'm first time baptized. When my turn came into that meeting, is they like half an hour I'm wait. They invite me. Then when they invite me, I feel like suspicious. They looking at me some so weird eyes. Who I am. And one guy who is, I'm later coming by very good friends, and he's working in Moscow with me, and we still with good friends, and he's tell, you know what he's tell about you? I say, what he's tell about me? He say, that it's woman, gang members, and her father, legend pastor. Be careful with her, and she's worked for government too, with Secret Service. He is giving a very wrong information at that meeting about me. We were talking about this. In that time, we have very good time and baptized time and the river of dawn. Have a lot of people, very beautiful. That pastor told us churches change a lot after Gorbachov, because a lot of American missionary pastors come in and together with Reagan time, with perestroika time in Russia, they a lot of coming and missionary and all over the country. Buses coming and second-hand clothes in different organizations like Red Cross, like they come in and about helping that country from America. But that time Reagan sent a lot of people right there. And it's people who don't know God, they thinking people who is coming to baptized or Baptist church or Methodist church or different kind of churches. They come in all over with the buses, with everything, with Bibles, with a lot of donation stuff, and helping people surviving at that time a lot. And people thinking we're crazy. Remember, I told you already. They thinking we are mental, have issues. They don't believe in God. And the fight start between the countries, like Muslim countries right there. Everybody want independent, like Georgia, like Chechnya start wars, destroy Grozny, like ground. And a lot of Muslim military killed the Christian people right there, burned it in the downtowns, for they have a Bible spread, missionary. They kill them. I know some of our families, husband and wife. They give it to Bibles, they give it to books, they torture them. But that time, in Yeltsin time already. And Yeltsin have fun. And eventually his ending is not good either. But when it's Yeltsin coming, Putin start already created, KGB start already created new rules, new presidential company. Yeltsin go to two terms. He is serving country from 1991 to 1999, 8 years. And I'm right there in that country too, but I'm already Christian. I'm get over it with everything. I'm baptized, we have beautiful time. It's good memories. I'm sing and play guitar and good message, and as everyone baptized and throw the flowers bouquet, and that flowers flow through river, and as some reason is planes right there is flying and making us from that smoke tree crust on that sky daytime, and everybody watch it. What is that sign? It's beautiful. And I start figure out I have to move out from city. They help me very fast everything. They send me people who is everything organized for me. And I told that pastor, please help me. I need my furniture and put a yuch and a truck and send in Moscow. My older sister invited me living in Moscow, in her apartment in Moscow. The one she won't help me. And Moscow don't give it to you living at that time they don't provide people in Moscow and Central at that time either. It's horrible what I'm seeing at that time when I come into Moscow. There's a lot of prostitution. Beautiful girl from Ukraine, from Moldova, stand on the line like 60 girls, beautiful, and that a nice car, mafia can get anyone. They won't survive. They prostitute themselves. Beautiful girls from Ukraine and Moldova, from other country. My heart is broke, what I see. They show me my brother-in-law who is betraying the church, show me everything what happens in the country, because he's working inside of government. And I told that everything, and the church corrupt, total. And I start see that the members of the church in that city in Valgadolid tell me about pastor something wrong, right there. Something wrong, very wrong. I listening them because they believe me I'm a legend pastor daughter. And I work for government, and they believe me I can do something to help them. Investigate that. One of the others, they start coming on me and tell me that about. And I decided talk to with his wife. And I'm invite her when we have community after and a celebration. And I decided before that talk to her and tell her, look, you have problem in your family. I heard about not good information about your husband. And she is telling me, I don't believe you. It's evil talk to you right now. And I say, okay. I don't afraid nobody. I decided to help you, but you don't want to ask my help. And that's it. And I pack my stuff. Just me, my daughter and my daughter friends. Furniture and driver. We're 4 people. And all furniture we pack in the truck, and next day I'm already buy tickets and everything, and we move to Moscow. And I won't tell that story next time what I see in the church. How I'm changed my life and what I see. And what is God plan for me. To speak up right now. That's why I speak up. And thank you for making me comments, and thank you for listening me. I have story, really. Maybe for someone looks ugly, but the truth, what we go through in Russia, what this young generation go through with that time of Yeltsin and Gorbachov time. And Christian people have choice to change the lives at that time. America shine up Russia at that time to give it to people hope and give it to people Bibles. I see this in my eye. They don't know leading for church work for government. They don't know. But I told you later. And I hope you like my story. Stay tuned. I see you next time. Have a good night.